Well, kind of at the beginning, we were really pumped and excited, and I mean, it's an honor to be able to play in the state championship anyway, and we just kept our heads up and said, you know, we got to keep fighting, and it was a good game. We played a great game with them, and we didn't, you know, let down at all, so.
Yeah, overall, I'll ask you, Kendyl, kind of about their defense. I mean, they played you man. I know you haven't seen that a whole lot this year, but I mean, what was kind of made that man a little difficult?
It was probably the best man we've seen all year. That's probably what made it hard, and just nothing really was working for us tonight. I mean, we had good defense for almost the whole game, and then it came down to us having to foul at the end. So, yep.
Kayla, I'll ask you kind of about your team staying with it. I mean, they get you up. You guys answered. It seemed like every time there until you just kind of ran out of time. Talk about just kind of staying with it and not letting them run away from you a little bit.
Well, you know, we hit our shots when it was important, and we got back in it, and we had a tied ball game, a new ball game, or whatever you want to call it, and they're a good team. They just made their shots, and they're real aggressive.
You got a taste of it. You got three games for it. I know obviously it hurts, but what's this season mean a little bit overall, especially for you, Kayla, finishing it up here?
Well, glory to God, it was awesome. I couldn't have done it without these guys and God, and it was great to be able to play on that championship game as a senior, and I'll miss it. I'll miss these girls, but it was so much fun.
Anything else to add from either one of you two?
We'll miss our seniors. It was a great way to end.
State runner-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, first quarter we got 5 up on them. I thought if we could just get a few more baskets, we put a little bit more pressure on them, and we didn't do it. They got back in the game. They hit 7 threes on us. That kind of hurt us there. They kind of built their lead on them, and you know, our girls never stop and come back there and tied it up 22. And I thought that was our momentum switch right there. And they come out and hit a 3-pointer on us, and we never could really catch up, playing from behind there, and hit some free throws there. And we've had a few that rattle out, but I thought early in the game we had some opportunities. We missed out on some shots and free throws that kind of could have changed the game for us. Their
defense, you look just at their scores, you knew they could play, but overall that man, what worked for that so well that kept you guys kind of getting into a rhythm?
Yeah, I think it was just that tight pressure defense. You know, you're not used to playing all year, and they're up there in your face, and you got to work at getting open. And they did a good job on Kayla down low in the post of pushing her out of the block area, and I give them a lot of credit for their defense.
Talk kind of about trying to get things going. I mean, Kayla ended up in double figures against Raymond, and you were able to get some clean looks inside. They didn't all go in, but I mean, talk about what you were trying to do offensively to get things going a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of switched to a little high-low offense there. We're trying to get the ball in the middle where it opens things up, and maybe drive to the basket or look down low and get a shot down low. And it worked there, you know, and we did, like you said, had some shots rattle out, and those were the opportunities we missed out on.
One main senior in the main rotation, Caila Raymond. You got another couple too, and Audrey and Tracy. Talk about not many seniors. So you got a huge core coming back. What did those three mean to the Bedford program this year?
You know, Tracy and Audrey, you know, they didn't get the minutes that Kayla did, but they were there for practice all the time, working hard, doing all the running, and you know, they had to play defense against these girls all year. And Kayla, she had a super 4-year career here at Bedford, and she's come a long way. Got her 1,000th points and worked hard, and really proud of her too.
Talk about kind of coming back. I mean, obviously you returned 4 from a team that getting second. People are going to have a bullseye on you again coming up next year. But I mean, and going forward, what does this mean? What is getting to state, winning a couple games at state? You got a nice big trophy to put in the case. What did this mean for Bedford girls basketball and for the school as a whole?
It's a big boost for all programs there at Bedford. You know, we know we can play with the other teams in the state, and I think it's going to just push all the levels a little harder to try to be better.